The man looked at his girlfriend sleeping on the sofa. He was satisfied with his performance last night. Just as he was about to replenish his energy, a large group of FBI agents burst through the door. The two AK-47s that appeared next completely eliminated any chance he had of getting bail. Soon after, Jimmy was arrested and imprisoned for illegal possession of artwork and weapons. Just when he was confident that his father would get him out, his father's words plunged him into despair. Due to Jimmy's illegal possession of artwork and heavy weapons, his father learned through various inquiries that according to sentencing standards, Jimmy would very likely face life imprisonment. His father then told him not to worry, as he had reached an agreement with Prosecutor Beaumont. As long as Jimmy chose to plead guilty in court, Beaumont would fight for a 5-year sentence reduction, and with good behavior, he could be out in 2 to 3 years. This sudden bad news was hard for Jimmy to accept, yet to reduce his sentence, he agreed to his father's proposal. On the day of the trial, an accident occurred. Although Jimmy chose to plead guilty, the judge believed that his possession of heavy weapons was entirely to protect his artwork. Therefore, the judge sentenced Jimmy to 10 years in prison according to the minimum sentencing standard. He suddenly realized that both he and his father had been deceived by the prosecutor.
10 years? 10 fucking years? Are you kidding me? You lied me, Beaumont! You fucking lied me!
Now that everything was settled, no matter how much he struggled, it would be useless. Time passed, and 7 months later, Jimmy was thriving in prison. That day, a prison guard suddenly brought him to the medical room, where sat the prosecutor Beaumont, who had deceived him, and a fair-skinned, beautiful woman. The woman identified herself as a special agent from the bureau, named Lauren. She had discovered that Jimmy had lived quite comfortably during his 7 months in prison, not only getting along well with various prison gangs, developing his own side business there, and making substantial profits. Jimmy was not interested in Lauren's praise. Lauren wanted to make a deal with Jimmy. She valued his social skills and wanted him transferred to another prison to contact an inmate and extract information about where bodies were hidden. Beaumont also told him that they suspected this person was a serial killer who had murdered 14 young women, though they had only found one victim's body. To convict this person, they needed to find all the remaining bodies. If Jimmy could help the police solve this serial murder case, Lauren could apply to have his remaining 9 years and 3 months sentence commuted. Faced with such enormous temptation, Jimmy thought for a moment and still refused Lauren's proposal. Because having been deceived by Beaumont once before, he didn't know if there were other traps involved. Hearing this, Lauren didn't say much more. Before leaving, she left the killer's file with Jimmy, hoping he would cherish this opportunity and consider it carefully before making a decision.